Hey, Training Center, Mike here, and I've been thinking a lot this week about initiations, starting scenes, and that feeling that can feel so lonely when you start a scene by yourself and you're waiting for a scene partner or ensemble member to come and join you. A little like being stranded without a car and waiting for a ride to pick you up. It can feel so scary to put yourself out there and take that risk, get on stage or a parking lot. But we learn to fight through that feeling by learning to trust in the process and trust that our scene partners and our ensemble members, our ride or dies, will show up to pick up what we've been putting down. Speaking of ride or die support, all month long, the month of March, opening for Blaine and Erica on Monday nights, are Rudi and Sofia, aka HAGS. And I've got an interview coming up after them if you want to learn about how they're bringing that best friend energy and support to the stage and continuing to grow and evolve as improvisers together in the safety net of that support. And watching them, you're going to see time and time again how freeing it can be when that ride shows up. Because then you can start going places. Thanks, Ride or Die. All right. You've accepted. You're in. You're in the Zoom room. And you're in one screen together. You're in the same place physically.
Yeah, we are best friends in real life. I know it doesn't seem like it, but we are.
Oh my goodness. Sophia and Rudi, thank you so much for joining me. I want to say the name of your group to you, but I struggle. I feel like I'm going to feel bad if I say the name of your group to you. And so I feel like you should just say it.
I think you should say it at us.
I know that the name of your group is HAGS. I'm not saying that at you. I'm just saying that that is what. No. That's how I see it on the thing.
Do you know what it stands for?
So it is an acronym. I was going to ask.
Yes.
No, I don't know what it stands for.
It's an acronym for Have a Great Summer.
Oh, that's very nice.
From back in the day when people would write in your yearbook.
Right. See you
HAGS.
next year. Yeah, stay cool. Stay cool,
Exactly.
Garvin. That's what they'd say. Stay cool, Garvin.
They would say, "Don't talk to me next year" on mine.
What did you do?
Sophia, we did look through her yearbooks though to help find names.
Yes.
And we found that one over and over and over. So we decided to use it.
So that's where it came from.
That's an acronym for.
It was
for
just
mine.
yeah.
That's what I was called in junior high. I peaked.
Well, okay. I didn't want to make any assumptions whatsoever. Thank you for clearing that up. And and that's your name. Oh, a dog's in too.
Also a member of
She's
the
a hag.
Has they made? What's the name? Sorry, I missed the name.
Hattie.
Hattie. Has Hattie made a stage appearance yet?
She was just
Has
in our
she?
set a moment
Oh my
ago.
god! Yeah, when we were
As a
rehearsing.
child in an airport.
I'm getting wildly off topic here, but I just wanted to say that I've been talking to my classes recently a lot about initiating in scenes and how that works and getting over the hump of initiation. And I've been telling them a lot about how Viola Spolin says sometimes you just need to like start with a big sound or a big movement and just let that take you wherever it goes. Like when I've been saying that recently, I can't think of two improvisers who embody the spirit of that more than the two of you, and on both sides of the spectrum. Rudi, you lead with such strong like character choices that are just like this stream of energy and emotion. And Sophia, I've never seen anyone more inclined to make bold physical choices to inform their world and their character. And you'll bring both of those things to the stage in a duo now. So what gives? Are y'all just destroying?
Our mental health, yes.
Yes. Okay. Good.
We're having such a fun time. We actually just had a rehearsal right before this, and something that our coach was saying was that he said that I'm a person who comes with a lot of ideas and initiation, and Sophia comes in with a lot of emotion. And I think that we just happen to have a really good set of skills that work well together.
Yeah.
And also because we're best friends in real life, we don't actually rehearse very much.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I find that not rehearsing in improv exercises is makes your scene so much richer because you are telling each other stories from your real life, and we can
Like in the moment, like
Yeah,
on
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like before a show, I'll ask her questions like, oh, who did you go to prom with? And like, what did you have a dog growing up? Like just things I don't know about her so that I can use those things to inform my scenes. And
So it's almost as though HAGS is like just a continuation of your friendship and conversation. It just occasionally happens to appear on stage.
essentially, that's a really great way to put it.
I'm very fascinated by this. I love duo improv and I love like sort of the challenge of it and like what it asks of you as an improviser. One of the biggest things is just this, that it's just the two of you up there. Like and all of it is kind of on you for that time. Is this have y'all been in duo work much before this, or is this your first endeavor into that?
Sophia's been doing improv longer than I have, but I'm pretty positive neither of us have done duo work before this.
Yeah.
We actually we had this idea for a while, and then Anne Veal had a duo workshop that was 4 weeks, and that was actually what got us off the ground to do our actual sets. So we ended up
The
doing
great Anne Veal, we should say. The great.
yes,
Correct.
director Anne Veal. So we ended up doing a showcase from that, and then from there we just like we got really great feedback, and I think that helped propel us into new ideas. And I kind of think that our relationship is just being duo prov, like you said, all the time. So that has helped a lot.
Well, what forms are y'all taking? Are y'all more of an intuitive sort of let's feel this out? Do y'all have a structure that you've sort of implemented? Or are y'all a little mixed bag of all these things? Or are you feeling it out as you go?
Started talking about that. We want to
Uh,
work on a structure
Yeah.
for our next rehearsal. I don't know.
We are very different in that way. Sophia is very like loosey goosey and prefers to just let things happen and is very like intuitive.
Yeah.
And I have OCD. Like actually. So I remember the first time I wrote out what I thought we were gonna do. It was like all short form games and like maybe a little bit of narrative. And she goes, we're not doing that. I was like, what? And she was like, no, we're just gonna go.
I just see you having like a bunch of binders and her just like taking them to a trash can and dropping them in.
Yeah,
You were there.
I mean, I had written this all out and I sent it to her and she was just like,
Trash.
no, I don't think so. And I'm glad because, and also the first time we rehearsed together, I was like, let's warm up, let's do this. And she was like, no, we don't need to do all the stuff that we've done in a class setting because we have a different relationship and our duo is not the typical larger group improv. So
Yeah, a lot of like warming up, oftentimes is like getting people bridging the gaps between their days and their head spaces and trying to get on the same page and stuff and trying to push through a lot of that. But it sounds like y'all are just staying there. Yeah.
I still want to, I think we're, right now we're opening for Blaine and Erica's 2-person musical, which is amazing. It's
You
been so
don't
fun.
say on Monday nights?
We do
Monday night,
say-
7:00.
Oh, goodness, that sounds like something someone would want to attend if they like improv.
And I would hope that they
Very
would.
cool.
But I think we're going to see our set transform a lot because that was probably our 4th show together.
Mhm.
And every time we finish a set, we're like, we immediately think of all the things like, okay, we can do this better. I liked this. And we really are trying to implement those changes as we go. And there's not really a better way than to have a show every week for a month, you know?
No better way. Yeah.
And also I think opening for a group that amazing, we also have the benefit of people leaving and being like, oh, that was a great show.
Because we weren't laughing.
Because like, so
Yeah, but it's a benefit, but it's also a responsibility that I'm sure y'all are taking on. Y'all have to set the tone for what is happening. Y'all have to, create the improv space that they step into. And so that's a huge responsibility. And I'm so excited that y'all get to take that on. And I'm also so excited that I'm going to get a chance to go see it this coming Monday because I've usually been teaching on Monday nights, but I'm not this coming Monday. So I'm making it a point to go, and so I hope that some folks from our training center will make it a point as well.
yes.
Yeah.
You were my first teacher ever, my first improv teacher ever.
How long ago was that? Time is getting really fuzzy.
I think it was January 2023.
Get it right. If you're saying
Yeah, I think it was January 2023. It's been almost 2 years. And you were also my level 3 teacher.
Yeah, what a trajectory. So 2 years ago, January, sitting in a level one class, did the timeline in your head say, I'm going to be opening for this, prestigious,
Wild.
improv duo, 2 years later?
Oh yeah, it's been
Yeah.
nuts. I think not to give advice, but if I could give advice, I think it's
Great,
like
here we
Please
go.
do. Please do.
I think when you graduate from the training center, you have to take the bull by the horns in a sense. I think that you are given a lot of opportunities to learn and things are handed to you levels 1 through 6 because you're there, you're learning, you're showing up, they're giving you this information. And then after that, it's like you have to go out of your way to find your person or make your troupe or whatever that is and take those opportunities and find them as well, like really get involved in the community itself. And I think that's what she did specifically, and I met her and then she helped me kind of get integrated into the community. So
I went about it by taking more classes, by
yes,
perpetually being in level 5.
level 5.
long form.
So great. That was great unprompted advice, and that's absolutely how we should wrap up and tie up this episode. And also, really, I just wanted to say that it's amazing that you survived to this point because I nearly killed you once with a kiwi in my class.
You did.
Yeah.
I can't believe you remember that. Yes.
I'll
you
never
did.
forget.
He would bring
I didn't know she was allergic to kiwi.
loose fruits.
Yeah.
When I told all of my arch nemesis.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's a lot.
I'm gonna bleep over kiwi, so it's just gonna be we'll know you're allergic to something, but it's not gonna be we won't know what.
Oh, that would actually be funny. I think you should do that. And then I'm gonna pretend to say a bunch of curse words right now and bleep over them.
Okay, go for it. Rudy, calm down. People will go to the show. People are gonna go to the show. People are gonna go. Hey, come on. That's not necessary. This is family friendly. This is an educational center.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
what
everyone.
doing here? What the? Sophia, no.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all get back to being the best friends that you are and preparing in the way that you do, which is to just be yourselves.
Oh,
We love you, Mike, and thank you for having us on your show.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
bye.
Bye.
And they're going to show you over and over again just how freeing it can be when that ride shows up. Because then things are going places.